Last time, the pieces were almost home. Martin Gelb thought he could finish it. The puzzle, the world, the god's dream. But the final click was wrong. The box scattered, the bed was empty, and somewhere across 1,000 unfinished skies, the god stirred. But what happens when the dreamer wakes and finds their dream incomplete? Tonight, we return to the beginning and the end. This is The God Who Forgot the Puzzle. The god awoke. It was not a grand event, no booming voice or cosmic tremor, just a blink, a slow, weary stretch, as if waking from the longest nap of its infinite existence. It realised, quite abruptly, that it had forgotten something. Something important. A world. A universe. It tried to remember how it had created it, but there was a problem. It was missing a piece. The god groaned. It reached for its puzzle, but the puzzle, of course, was gone. It was always gone, wasn't it? One fragment after another slipping out of place, scattering into the corners of existence, disappearing into cereal bowls, subway stations, and soup. Nothing ever stayed where it belonged. It tried to fit the pieces together again, but they never quite fit. Never enough. Never whole. The god grumbled to itself.
I was supposed to finish this, but I'm too tired. So tired.
It drifted, floating through nothing, trying to rebuild a world out of the fragments of itself. Each piece was a small, exhausted memory, an echo of what had been, vague and half-formed. Somewhere in the distance, there was a hum. The god looked up. It saw the faint outline of the puzzle. It was here, somewhere. It had to be. Pieces were scattered through the ether, through reality itself, waiting to be clicked back into place. The god reached for them, desperate, but no, the pieces were not reaching back. The god tried to call out to them. It knew these pieces. It had made them. It remembered something about them, but they just lay there, flickering, ignoring its call. The god floated. The universe around it was disjointed, unfinished, like a jigsaw puzzle crumpled up in the corner of a child's room. Everything was fading. The god's eyes were closing again, unwilling to remember or fix what was broken. It just wanted to sleep.
Maybe one more nap,
It muttered, a wave of exhaustion washing over it.
just one more.
The pieces clicked into place, gently, softly. For a moment they held reality. But only for a moment. And then, with a soft sigh of cosmic resignation, the god drifted back into sleep once more. And the universe? The universe reset. The god sleeps again. The pieces drift back into the cracks of existence, into golf courses, into soup, paintings and tourist plazas, waiting for the next careless hand to pick one up. The puzzle is never finished. It only resets again and again and again. Perhaps you've seen a piece yourself. Perhaps you're holding one now. When the final click comes, it will not be the end, only another beginning. You've been listening to The God Who Fell Asleep in a Jigsaw Puzzle on The Stars Are Hollow. If you followed the pieces this far, stay with us. There are more worlds to unravel, more gods to wake, and more stories hiding in the gaps. Like, subscribe, and follow before the next reset.